What's up guys, Stephen Cortez again from Armored Republic, the world's #1 direct-to-consumer armor manufacturer. So today we have a very special thing to talk about. We are going to talk about our new product, the Armored Republic Mark I Micro Rig. This has been in testing and evaluation for quite a while, and so we're really happy to bring this to you. So I'll just get started. The philosophy of this was we just wanted to redesign some mag pouches. It started off with just a slick placard like this exact one. And then it evolved into, well, what if we have danglers and GPs? How does it integrate with carriers, and which carriers? All of our carriers. And then we're like, well, what about a harness system? And we were all just so excited to engineer something new for you guys, and it slowly evolved into the Mark I Micro Rig. So I'll go ahead and get started with the full description. This is what it'll look like out of the box. We wanted to give you guys something that our competitors weren't doing. Most micro rigs come with a chassis and a harness, and that's usually it. And if you want to add an insert for a pistol, rifle, submachine gun, whatever, you have to buy that on top. And if you want a dangler of some sort, you have to buy that too. So what we wanted to do was equip our customers with an out-of-the-box solution that is made with high-quality materials and that is ready to use as soon as you take it out. So I'm going to walk you through a few options and then highlight some of the best features about it. So when you're at checkout, you get to choose your color. Right now we're going to launch in multicam and black multicam because we listened to you. We posted polls online and those are the two colors you guys wanted us to have. So in the future we'll probably have other colors, but right now those are the two we're launching with. You can start with a triple rifle that is slick like so, or you can have it with a GP on front. So this is the triple rifle with a GP pouch on front. If you go with the GP pouch, you're gonna get a couple features there. So you'll have a front admin pouch that's a little bit smaller, depending on what you wanna store in there. And then you'll go ahead and have a larger pouch with some loop Velcro inside. All of the pouches and placards I'm about to mention that have a GP are going to come with shock cord and drum locks, so you can attach tourniquets, chem lights, whatever you want on them. And if you simply don't want to use them, you can just pull them out and store them later. They are adjustable as well. And then it's a dual purpose, so these grommets serve as drainage holes for dust and water and dirt and things like that. So really awesome right there. When you choose a rifle placard, you're going to see that they come with STAC Kiwis that are made in Washington. So very nice feature there. This is great for speed reloads and re-indexing magazines. STAC has partnered with us and they make an excellent product that we're happy to be partners with. So after you choose your placard, you get to pick a dangler option. And so you can choose a GP or you can choose our med sleeve that's ambidextrous. So talking about the GP first, simply attach it like so with hook and loop Velcro. It's gonna come with a backer, so it's not gonna chafe up your shirt or anything. And this too has two pouches. So we use a Durastretch material on the front so that this will have a little bit more flex depending on what you're putting in it. This will come with soft Velcro on the inside on both sides, so if you wanted to attach any inserts, you could do that. And as mentioned, they will come with drum locks and shock cord for tourniquets and everything else you might want to attach, or simply remove it if you don't. For the med sleeve, we took some inspiration from a few different designs, but this is our take on it. So right up front, you're gonna have a loop field, so you can mark it as med or whatever you want. You will have the ability to tighten and adjust it with more shock cord and drum locks. And then it is ambidextrous, so you can pull out your trauma supplies from right or left side. If you attach this to a carrier, you have the option of putting it on your lower back. It will attach to battle belts and other things like that too. This is made specifically for trauma-related gears. Stop the bleed. This is made specifically for trauma-related stuff, so stop the bleed gear. The way I have this one set up is with wound packing gauze, trauma shears, compression gauze, gloves, and chest seals. However, one of our guys fully loaded this thing out with tons of gauze and tons of stuff, and I mean, it's pretty robust. So you can scale this thing if you want to, but it is meant for rapid deployment. And so if you want extra medical stuff, then use one of our other pouches or medical kits for some extra stuff. So I'm about to put this on, but what I really want to talk about is the harness, my personal favorite part of the chest rig. We took a lot of time developing this because we all love gear, we all love chest rigs, and there's a problem that happens with all of them. With every chest rig out there that we found, even the best ones on the market, Their method of adjustment is a hook and loop system. When you're sizing it, you have to give an estimate about how big you want it, put it on. If it's too big or too small, take it off, adjust it, put it on, and keep going until you get the right size. What we wanted to do is provide a rapid solution for adjusting to your body. So we have developed this pull system, kind of like a sling, that allows you to adjust it on the fly. So I like to leave mine oversized on purpose. So when I throw it on, I can simply pull forward to tighten and I'm good to go. Our X harness as well allows you to pull forward or pull back to tighten and loosen on the fly. If you're running and gunning and things start to come loose or things are bouncing in a way you didn't anticipate, simply just pull down on it to tighten it. If it's a little too tight, then go ahead and pull back a little bit and it allows you to loosen it on the fly. So what an awesome feature we have here. Another thing about all of our gear is all of it is made with 1000D Cordura. Our X harness also has some pour-on padding on the inside to allow for a little bit more comfort. And there's a little bit of hook and loop as well. So you can mount extra gear like push-to-talk radios, tourniquets, whatever you want. There's a lot of flexibility here. So for the X harness, again, we wanted to make this as adaptable as possible. And so what you're going to see is the ability to adjust the height of the X. And so you can simply lift. There's hook and looped for security once you do have the size you want. Pull it out, and then you can go ahead and adjust it to a few different levels of how high you want the X on your back. So if you want it really low, then lower it. If you want it higher up on your back, then you can do that as well. On the front of the micro rig, when you're installing it, when you get it out of the box, you have the ability to put your buckle high or low. And so same thing, we want the adjustability for you and your body type, whatever height you are, you can go ahead and adjust this. And we've tested this for people as small as 5'2", as much as 6'4", but we're confident that this will work with a lot of different body types, especially with our harness system that we just showed you guys. So again, 1000D Cordura, S-Tax, out-of-the-box solution where you get to customize your color, your placard, and your dangler that no one else is doing right now. So remember guys, your mission is going to dictate your gear. This is excellent as a response rig that you can keep in your car. It's also excellent in the range. You've heard us say it before, and we're gonna say it 1,000 more times before we're done here. We live in the desert. So while we were training recently, having a chest rig that could keep all of my supporting equipment and allow me to be lightweight without armor, I'm able to be much more swift in my movements and be faster and not get fatigued. I'm not burning as many calories. That makes this my go-to gear for when I'm training in the desert. If you're gonna be hiking and going over terrain over a long distance, something like this that's lightweight is gonna be your best friend. But if you do wanna carry armor, well, the good news is our placards integrate with our carriers. So this is our Testudo Light with the slick placard up front. So as you can see, a very minimalist design. Really awesome. If you're wondering, this has our A2s and trauma pads inside, so this is a lightweight option that's pretty slick. And if you want to carry some of our danglers with the placards, then this is our Testudo in black multicam. So as you can see, it's the triple rifle placard up front with the GP and a dangler GP. This setup was meant to have all of your gear right up front. So whether it's a Testudo Light, or the harness system, this is a brand new ecosystem that we're bringing forward to you at Armored Republic.